to another show. Welcome back to another show. Yeah.
Season 5, episode 3.
Yeah.
Woo!
Here we go. Welcome back to the STRIVECast. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
My name is
Okay. And his co-host?
I'm Jeff.
All right.
Happy Jeff.
How about our sound and video engineer?
Hi, I'm Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right. Ladies?
I'm Whitney.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Pete. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Guys, what are we going to talk about today?
Lisa Kane.
Yeah, is going to be our guest. And where is she from?
A yoga teacher.
That's right. So that'll be interesting. Learn a little bit more about her business. Okay. And then Jeff, you've got some things to talk about. You're going to do an Ask Jeff, right?
Yep, that is right. Pete.
Give some advice out. All right. And Jeff is bringing the enthusiasm today. And then speaking of advice, Noel is going to have his new segment, Tips, Hints, and Recommendations. So stay tuned to what he's got in store for you all. And maybe we'll have some other things thrown in. You never can tell.
Yep.
Anything we want to talk about before we dive in?
I think so.
I'm all ears, Pete.
All right. It's hopefully you got a little some things to say too, not just ears, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
your show.
Ears, mouth, and nose.
All the above.
Yeah.
All right, then why don't we go to break, Jeff, and then we'll get after it on the other side.
Okay, cool. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the STRIVECast. Can you tell us about yourself and the change in yoga?
Thank you, Noel. Yes, my name is Lisa King, and I'm a teacher for Sea Change Yoga. But a lot more than that, right? So I'm also a mother of 2 adult children, and I have 4 grandchildren. And I've been practicing yoga for many, many years and teaching yoga for also many years. You know, maybe I don't count, but maybe a dozen years or so teaching and probably 25 practicing. I like to hike and kayak and garden, lots of outdoor things, and I love people. And Sea Change Yoga is a nonprofit organization. And we offer yoga out in the community. So we do have a small studio, but most of our teachers go out into the community to places that might not otherwise have access to yoga. And we have lots of extra training and to deal with all different sorts of situations, having, where things are a little challenging. So, and so I'm really, really happy that I'm part of Sea Change Yoga. And proud of that too. And I'm happy to be here today. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Jeff, you've got the next one.
Can you tell us about your new program with Strive?
Yeah. So I'm really excited about the new program with Strive. And I'm happy to say that Strive and Sea Change partnered for this to offer yoga for the Strive community. And I got to be the lucky teacher to offer it. So when I go to teach my classes at Strive, working with thinking about a lot of things, right? So yoga is about the mind, body, and spirit. And so we do some yoga shapes that are, a little bit fun, but also a little bit challenging, that are going to help people with functional strength to assist them in their everyday lives. But also there's a component of dealing with our emotions, just being aware of what the emotions are and how they impact our body, and recognizing them and being with them, whether they're difficult emotions or positive emotions, breathing, things that calm the mind and the nervous system down a little bit so that we can focus and have, some more intentional decision making, or just feel better in our day-to-day lives and connect better with others and develop some compassion for ourselves and for other people. And so there's all of that in 45 minutes. But what it looks like, it might look really playful sometimes, and we offer a lot of options. So some people might do things in chairs while some people are standing up, but we can do the same thing, and you just start where you're at and work with what you've got, right? And it's very welcoming and non-judgmental, not competitive. And a time for the folks to just be with themselves, their own feelings, and have agency over, they make their own choices of like, which way do I want to do this shape, so that they're learning to listen to their bodies, tune in, and know like when something's too much, how to back off, and, how to challenge themselves too. So a little bit walking that line with everybody.
Great.
Hope that answers the question. There's a lot to
No, that's good.
All right.
Noel, back to you.
Okay, let's see. What was your average day look for you?
Well, let me tell you, my average day there is no such thing as an average day for me. So I do a lot of different things. I wear a lot of different hats. I'm also the teacher coordinator at Sea Change. So like today I'm in the office doing a lot of like emails and office type things and helping teachers with schedules and troubleshooting issues and connecting with other staff. And some days I'm more like out in the field, I'm teaching yoga classes at different places. And I also am a massage therapist. So every day is a little bit different, and my grandchildren are a big priority for me too. So Wednesdays are grandchildren day. I don't work. Weekends, I play outside usually. I don't have an average day. I do a lot.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Jeff, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Pete.
Welcome, Jeff.
What is the best part of your job, Lisa?
Oh, thanks, Jeff. The best part of my job are the people I get to spend time with. That is far and away the best part of my job. I love people. I love all sorts of people. And I like getting to know people, and also working with people it gives me a lot of joy and satisfaction to give people tools that have helped me in my life, and sharing those with other people to help them be, stronger and happier and calmer, and, all those good things that yoga did for me. I love sharing that. And yeah. Thank you.
Noel, back to you.
Okay. How can someone get involved with Sea Change Yoga?
So that is a great question. And we do have a website at www.seachangeyoga.com. .org. www.seachangeyoga.org. And it's sea like the ocean, like SEA, Change Yoga. And so our website is a great resource for people who want to know more about Sea Change Yoga. And you can sign up for our newsletter so that then you can be kept up to date on community events that we offer from time to time. And then also there are some videos on there, some like trauma-informed yoga videos that are free, and people can access them right on one of the tabs on the top of the website. And let's see, you can also donate to Sea Change Yoga. It is nonprofit, and all of our classes that we offer are free to participants. We do partner with other organizations, but participants who take our classes don't tend to, they don't pay out of pocket. So donations are always a great way to support us. We don't have a lot of options for volunteers. There aren't that many. We do have some volunteers, and if somebody really wanted to, they could. But there's not a lot for that, unfortunately, at this time. But we do also hold a class that's open to the public at Portland Recovery Community Center. And it is free to anybody who's in recovery or any allies of people in recovery. So pretty much anybody can go. Most of us have contact with people in recovery, and that is on Tuesdays at PRCC. I think it's 1:30 to 2:30, but all our classes are listed on our website, just in case I have that wrong. And also, of course, for all of you, like just encouraging more participants in your organization to take the classes that we're offering through you, is a great way to become more involved. And I think that's what I've got for involvement. And thank you. Yeah.
Jeff,
Yes, Pete.
you got one more, I think?
Yes, I do. I have a third question.
Yep, go for it.
Thank you, Pete.
Great.
What is one thing you would share with someone who is new to yoga?
Good question, Jeff.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the biggest thing I would share is I would encourage anybody new to yoga to how do I say it? Let's see. I think a new person coming into yoga, it would be really important to keep an open mind and maybe have a little bit of a playful heart and curiosity, and know that you don't have to make it look like anybody else, right? There's room for us to all be different. It's going to look different in different bodies. And I would really just encourage people to be like, this is my yoga for me, and I'm going to do it in a way that works for me. That's what I would say.
Well, guys, that's our last real question. So what does it make it time for now?
The lightning round.
That is correct. And Jeff, as always, you kick off the lightning round. So go ahead.
Okay, Pete. What is your favorite park and why?
Ooh.
My favorite part. Oh my gosh. I'm not very speedy with my lightning answer because
That's a tough one.
literally this is not even, I want to say some like beautiful public park. And what's coming to my head is Funtown.
There you go. That'll work.
Funtown. Once in a while.
Noel, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite, if you do a yoga teacher, what is your favorite exercise for yoga?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. My favorite. I think I really like the warrior shape, right? Which, your arms are out and your legs are strong and your spine is tall and it makes you feel confident, powerful, like a warrior, like you can handle anything.
There you go.
A peaceful kind of strong warrior.
Jeff,
Yes, Pete.
next one. Lightning round.
Okay. What is your favorite animal?
Whoa, so many. I mean, probably dog, really. I really love dogs. I love them all. I mean, all animals, but.
Noel,
Okay. What is your favorite TV show?
Oh, it's a toss-up. I know I'm supposed to pick one, but I really like Dancing with the Stars and I really like The Voice. So you see, I like when people are expressing themselves, right? Dancing, singing. Yeah.
Okay. And then Jeff,
Yes, Pete.
got one more?
Yes, I do.
Fire away.
Do you do any stretching when you do yoga?
Yes, I do lots of stretching when I do yoga. Stretching's definitely part of it. I know I talked a lot about the strength part, but there's also a mobility aspect where we're stretching all the areas that were tight. So for sure, pretty much head to toe. There's even a stretch for your like mouth and your tongue. Stretches for everything.
And then Ryan, would you like to ask our famous last question?
Tell us your best joke.
How come crows never get run over in the road?
I don't know.
No guess?
I don't,
Do you have a guess? No? All right, because they've always got a buddy up in the tree going, car, car.
Oh,
That's all I got.
that's a good one. Well, we appreciate you spending some time with us today. Would you like to throw out the website one more time before you go?
Sure, yeah. It's www.cchangeyoga.org. O-R-G.
Great.
So yeah, we'd love to have you all be more involved in any way that works for you. It's really nice to have this connection, and thank you so much for having me on your podcast. Exciting.
Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate the partnership as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, would you like to take us to break?
yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by.
Your ad is right here.
Your ad here, and we wanted to thank one of our great auction sponsors, ProSearch, who has been involved for many years. We couldn't do this event without great sponsors like ProSearch, and we're so excited to have them on board again this year. And then just a little plug for Strive's 18th annual auction. We'll be doing it a little bit differently this year, but have two pieces of the event that we want to share. We will be doing an in-person live event in person at the Elks Lodge in Portland on November 10th. Here we'll be bidding on live items, doing our fund to need, having Strive speeches, and more. Tickets for that piece of the event are $40 in advance and $45 at the door. Again, that is an in-person event, November 10th at the Elks Lodge in Portland. And that also kicks off our online silent bidding, which will be on a website called Bidding for Good, which we've used the last few years. So you will be able to browse all of our silent items, and bidding will be open for 1 week from November 10th to the 17th. So all of this information and more can be found at pslstrive.org/auction.
Thanks, Whit. Jeff, want to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
Welcome back for another time. Tips, recommendations, and legendary.
Legendary. I like that better than tips, hints, and recommendations. Tips, recommendations, and legendary. Here we go. What do you got for us? Do you have a tip for us this week? Or are we going to start with a hint or a recommendation?
Elevation Burger has olive oil besides salt. Olive oil French fries.
Ooh. You recommend those?
Yeah.
All right. So Elevation Burgers, French fries.
Yes. And flatbread pizza, my favorite kind is Casco Bay pizza.
The Casco Bay pizza from Flatbread.
It's on the Casco Bay.
Cheese and a lot of veggies and things, mushrooms. Yeah.
Great.
And
All
that's
right. So
it.
there's a couple of recommendations. What do you got for us for tips and hints?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not too far to walk in Portland.
To either one of those places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there an Elevation Burger in Portland?
Yeah. It's almost right near out front the Domino's, but on the opposite
Oh.
side.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I usually just go to the one in South Portland. It's over near our office.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yes, last week I was there.
Nice. Okay. So that is a hint and a recommendation. Do you have any tips, Noel? Or
Okay,
any legendary?
tips. Oh, okay. A tip is, if you get a pizza, do not have, if your taste buds are not too hot, don't eat a hot jalapeno on the pizza if you feel, if your taste buds are very hot and you can taste it. But if you don't have it,
Do they usually put jalapenos on the Casco Bay?
no. I mean, for any pizza.
Oh, any pizza. No jalapenos on any pizza unless you can handle it.
But yeah, because it's too hot and spicy.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Please pass the fork.
Please pass the fork. Okay. Jeff, would you like to take us to break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for some more hypothetical questions with the STRIVECast team. We're going to do this from time to time this season. So I've got the questions, and we'll start with Noel, okay?
Okay.
If you, again, hypothetically, hit your head on a rock, and now you're only able to say one thing, one phrase for the rest of your life, what would you want it to be?
If I hit my head on a rock,
Yeah, and you can only say, now you can't speak, you can only say one thing the rest of your life. What would you want that to be?
that's a tough question.
That is a tough question.
How about a window?
That's what you say is a window?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Just to close it or open it?
Or besides say rocks, what about I can say window rocks?
Okay. All right. How about you, Jeff? If you could all of a sudden only say one thing, what would you want it to be?
I think probably Alex.
Okay. Not probably going to be super convenient, but there you go. All right, Ryan, bring some reality back to this show.
I would think, honestly, if I hit my head on a rock where it hurt so bad, and the rest of my life gonna suck without anything done because of it, I guess they say help, help, like for the rest of my life, just because someone's gotta come get me,
Yep.
and I don't think anything else would come get the attention like that.
Okay, that's
Yeah, I
pretty
know I
good.
still be stuck saying it for the rest of my life, but it sucks less than being stuck with injury that no one could come to me for.
And I think you would probably come up with some assistive technology to talk
Yes.
for you, I'm sure.
As well.
All right, Whitney.
I literally have no idea.
All right,
Maybe
Alex.
just like
Okay, would you say Jeff as your one phrase?
Mine, I'm going with a phrase.
Yep.
Maybe not super convenient, but it would be more nachos, please.
That's a good one. Very good. So,
How about you, Peter?
well, I was thinking of a couple that are pretty different. One, if I could only say one thing, maybe it would be like "love you" or something. So you could say it to like my family and my kids and things. Or on the opposite end of the spectrum, just no. Like, I feel like I don't say that enough now. So that would be fine. So, although I do also like the more nachos, please one. All right, Noel or Jeff, do you have any changes to yours after hearing the rest of the gangs?
Oh, mine was window.
Window. Okay. Window, Alex.
sounds like
All right. Here's another one. Different direction. This is kind of a dumb one. If you were a traffic sign, a road sign, what would your sign say? If you were a road sign, what would your road sign say?
Oh,
Anyone want to start?
I would.
Okay, go for it.
What was the question, Pete?
If you were a road sign, like a stop sign or a one-way or anything like that, a traffic sign, what would your sign say?
It would say, Whitney is the best.
Okay. All right. You got a sign that says Whitney is the best, and you can only speak the word Alex for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
All right, Noel, what about you?
this little thing.
Oh, Strive rocks.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan,
Hmm,
you got one?
like a sign that
Oh, help me, Wanda.
I don't know, like so just like any street sign.
Yep, you could pick anything you want to say on a sign, but you're a sign for the rest of your life, I guess.
Oh, you're the sign?
Yeah, you are the sign. I
But it
believe.
can be any sign, not just a
If you were a
street
road sign,
sign. A road sign, okay. Maybe do not enter.
Okay, there you go. Alex?
I would be the watch out for moose in the roadway sign.
Oh,
How about you,
Very
Peter?
specific. All
That
right.
was a great one.
Whitney?
I'd want to be one of those like welcome to with one of
Hmm.
state mottos.
oh,
Oh, that's a nice one.
Mhm.
This is the one I've got no idea on. I'm not. That's why I'm the host of this segment, not answering. Okay, do we have time for one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go for it, Pete.
If you could walk through walls, would you invade places? And if so, which places would you go and why? So all of a sudden, somehow you find out you have the power to walk through walls. Would you do it? Let's start with that. Would anybody not do it? Because I think I know you all that you probably would.
If you were dead, you would do it.
Well, in this case, it's a hypothetical situation where you are alive. You are not dead, but you could walk through walls.
Oh, if they had a time power.
True.
So everybody would do it?
I think I would, but I wouldn't say
Yeah.
like invade. I would just like do it to get to places faster.
Okay, well, like what place? What place would you go?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's have the guys go first.
All right. Okay, let's go with Jeff.
wait,
Jeff, you
Whitney?
start off. Where would you go if you could get into anywhere?
Um, Anywhere?
Anywhere. I feel like we might need to beep this. So,
Oh, anywhere. How about? I don't know. You, Pete?
I think I would use it to get into like the Super Bowl or something, or
Oh, yeah, Super Bowl.
like big sporting events. Is probably how I would use my. So, Noel,
A time hole.
A what?
a time hole.
Yeah.
I'm whole.
You go to the future or the past.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess it's hypothetical, so we'll accept that. All right,
If you
Ryan,
can
where would you
you can-
go?
well, I think it'll just make it easier to get in places and makes it easier to escape. But as far as like what I guess if you didn't have to worry about barriers, you like limitless.
All right.
like sneaking into sport events, concerts.
There you go.
Yeah.
Movies.
Yeah, movies.
Although I was thinking about that
If
after
you
I
didn't
said
have
Super Bowl.
entrance barriers, like you just
Right.
can go through the
It
walls.
would be kind of boring. Not
Look
boring.
like you belong.
could you bring somebody with you, like,
Mhm.
you know, or are you by yourself, you know, because that would be not quite as fun.
Hmm.
But all right, Alex.
I think I'm gonna count this as a wall. I would go like into the Great Pyramids in Egypt and see what was inside,
Ooh.
or something like along those lines.
Very good. Whitney.
Well, going along your lines, I think like a concert would be cool, a big concert, or something more practical. And it's probably just because I flew yesterday, but like in the airport, so you don't have to like go through all that security stuff.
Ooh, that's a good one. You also, instead of going to a concert, you could almost have it like be a private concert. You could just go to the artist's house or something and like.
Are you imaginary when you're doing this? When you
Are
land?
you invisible?
I do not know the extent of this, but we could say yes if you'd
Okay.
like. Otherwise, it
true,
would be a
then.
little weird if you were just.
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody else want to change their answer?
Not really.
All right.
No, good.
I think that's all the hypothetical questions we have time for today, but we'll see you with more shenanigans next time. Jeff, want to take us a break?
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for.
My segment.
And what is that now?
Ask Jeffy.
We're back to ask Jeffy.
All right.
I think Pete has dug into the mailbox.
I did, and we found one this week is from Jennifer in Gorham, and she writes, "Dear Jeffy. She actually just wrote Dear Jeff, but Dear Jeff, my name is Jennifer. My boyfriend loves sports, but I hate them. He wants to watch them all the time, and I don't. What should I do? Love the show, Jennifer in Gorham."
You sure someone named Whitney didn't read?
It says Jennifer in the email, but
Jennifer. If you don't like sports, that is fine. There's some other shows on TV that you might like, and yeah.
But what should she do if her boyfriend's watching the TV all the time?
she's watching sports all the time, and she hates it.
Leave the room.
Just leave the
So
room.
just let him keep watching sports and do her own
Maybe if there's
thing.
another TV in the house, watching that one.
Yeah, buy another TV.
Actually, I was gonna say, if you don't want to watch TV,
You can do something else.
just leave the room and do something else in your spare time.
But what if she wants to spend time with her boyfriend?
Do something with your boyfriend that is not related to him.
Or not related to sports, maybe.
Like what?
Something.
What should they do instead of watching sports?
Instead of watching sports, there's like NCIS or 911 is a different program that also you can watch on TV besides sports.
Maybe they could watch like a Hallmark movie or something.
Yeah, or maybe like watch like a TV show or a movie.
Or a romance movie.
Yeah. But she should keep him around, right? Not kick him to the curb or anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Maybe tell him how she feels and maybe work on something they can compromise. So
Yeah, that's a good word, Ryan.
and they don't have to just watch something on TV that they like the other. They can do other things that's not to do with TV either, but just spending time together is what counts the most that they like
That's
doing
right.
together.
There you go. Noel, you want to chime in on this, or the guys got it covered?
I think we have it covered.
Okay. Well, There you go. Thank you, Jennifer and Gorham, for writing to ask Jeffy.
Lots of advice there.
Yeah. If you would like Jeff to answer your questions, doesn't have to be about relationships, but could be about anything, send it to us at strivecast@pslstrive.org, and we'll answer the best ones right here on Ask Jeff. Right?
Yes, that is right, Pete.
All right. Would you like to
Yeah.
take us to break?
Yes, Pete.
Okay. Take us to break.
We will be right back.
Guys, what time is it now? Only one thing left to do.
To wrap up.
Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up, 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 wrap it up.
All right. And
And
Noel,
we're
do you
still
have a
on to
wrap
wrap it up.
Do you have a wrap of the week, Noel?
Oh, yes, I have a nice, I don't get a paper cut, that's good. A chicken Caesar, Hellman's Hermes, barbecue pepperoni sandwich.
It's Hellman's Hermes.
Yeah, you had me until the Hellman's Hermes. What's that? Like, I know what Hellman's is. I don't know what Hermes is.
It's an Italian restaurant.
Oh. So a chicken Caesar,
Yeah.
mayonnaise, not too gross yet. An Italian restaurant,
Yeah,
and barbecue pepperoni.
yeah.
You've done worse. You've served us worse.
Yeah.
All right, that's your disgusting wrap of the week. And what do we have to do before we wrap it up? Alex, would you like to thank our guests?
Yes, thank you so much to Lisa from Sea Change Yoga for coming on and sharing more about Sea Change Yoga and your partnership with Strive. We appreciate you.
Awesome. And Whitney, any events you'd like to talk about?
Yep, just a reminder, the Strive auction's coming up. Invites should be hitting mailboxes now.
Just a reminder, live auction, in person, silent online. So spread the word. We'll hope to see you back in person on November 10th.
Yep. pslstrive.org/auction for all you need to know.
For all the details. And then Ryan, are we still hiring? I believe
Yes, we are. Strive is still hiring, and with a sign bonus of $1,750. Check out pslstrive.org/employment.
Great. Back to our hosts. Anything else we need to talk about? Noel, Jeff, anything?
Is this a dinner thing at the auction?
It's apps, heavy apps.
Um,
Dessert, I think.
I know. And you're still.
Anything else for the listeners?
No, I'm good, Pete.
All right. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Noel. And
You're
if we've
welcome,
got nothing else, then why don't we sign off?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
You know, man.